Hi, Christian Chase here with Chase Real Estate. I'd like to take a little time to talk to you about attorney and title. And it's not the most exciting of topics, but it is a critical part of what we do. And the biggest issue that we find with attorney and title companies comes down to cost. The cost can be exorbitant for attorney and title fees. Now, we work with attorneys and title companies that understand that our clients buy lots of real estate, and they have a very good relationship. The attorney that we work with, she charges $450 a transaction, and our title company gives a substantial discount to our investors. For your average real estate closing, the title fees that the title company charges are around $1,025 per closing. So it's a lot less than these big title companies and what a lot of attorneys charge. The fees could be exorbitant, and that adds up. If you're doing a number of real estate transactions in a year, that turns into thousands of dollars that you're spending where you don't need to be doing that. The companies that we work with are companies that understand it's a relationship. They want you to come back and do this again and again. And once they have that relationship with you, it just makes it very easy for them, very easy for you, and they're willing to pass along some of those savings, that relationship savings, by having that. So whenever you're closing a property, you want to make sure that the attorney fees are reasonable, number one, but you also want to make sure that the title charges are reasonable. And at Chase Real Estate, for our investors, we're making sure that. I spoke with the attorney years ago. I spoke with the title company, and I said, hey, we do a lot of business with these clients. Let's make sure that we take care of them and keep those costs down. And so ultimately, they're doing that, saving our investors thousands of dollars every year. So it's a real important part of what we do. It's one part of what we do. And it's making sure that you have the right team member. And that's what our attorneys and our title companies do, is they are a team member with us. Now, another part of what we do is working with a tax attorney for appeals. Whenever you buy a property, and this is most important when you're renting out a house, you've purchased it and you bought it in foreclosure, and you think that the taxes may be a little high. We have a tax attorney that we work with who does appeals for our investors' properties. And the building that we're sitting in today, she just recently did a tax appeal for our office, and it saved me $2,000 a year. So we have very good contacts for tax appeal attorneys that actually get us results, and they typically charge 40 to 50% of the first year's tax savings is what they will charge you. It's a one-time fee. But those tax savings typically last for years. So that's something that's important that we have in place as well. And that is a fixed cost that they have. But they are doing that at a discount for our investors. And what she does is she really goes in and she fights this stuff. It's not just filing a couple of little pieces of paper. She's willing to go the extra mile to make sure that we see some savings. And working with as many investors as she does, that ultimately I can see from my end, can see that our investors are saving, again, thousands of dollars every year, tens of thousands of dollars every year on their properties. Now, when you're going to do a tax appeal, it's not like you can just say, I want to appeal the taxes today. There's a certain schedule that you have to be on, but we can put you in contact with that tax attorney, and she will then reach out to you when your particular property comes available for the appeal process. So that's something else. So it's just reaching out to us. You can get a little bit more information at our website, chaseforeclosure.com. And as always, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to give us a call. Thanks.